Moving to a new place can be exciting. A new environment, new friends.
That's right, that's right. Especially true for those who make the move to a senior community. And joining us today is Kimberly Crawford Stokes. She's a sales director over at Anthem Lakes Senior Living and Memory Care. All right, you got some advice for us. What do you got?
Yes, I do. Whenever people think about moving to a senior community, a couple of things come to mind. I'm going to the home.
Right.
I don't want to be there with those people. I'm not that old yet.
Yeah.
Senior living has taken on a new way of living, and it's time that people start realizing that, because we've come to realize that socialization helps improve someone's life, their overall quality of life. If the mind is active, it controls the body, and if the body is active, then guess what? You live longer. That's just it. So, some tips when you're having that conversation with a loved one and you're going out and looking at communities, some of the things that we do at Anthem Lakes to help with focusing on the socialization aspect, to make it a place where someone wants to be, where you want to visit them. Couple of tips. First thing, when you're talking with someone, when I'm talking with a family member, I ask them, okay, what do they like to do?
Right. And you guys are able to customize it to each
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's say it was your father and he was an engineer. He liked to have a cocktail at 4:30 when he came home every day.
Like him already.
Thank you. Guess what? Anthem Lakes is a true subdivision style living. We sit on 14 acres, so guess what? We have a full liquor license.
Whoa.
We have a bar. So
Okay.
we can provide that experience for them. So when you come to meet with me, I'm going to have you come at about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and we're going to make sure that we can have a cocktail available so he can mix and mingle with other male residents and enjoy that setting, because seniors want to talk to people in their age group that are like them and engage in those socializing conversations. So that's part of the experience that you want to make sure when you're speaking to someone, you know, you bring that up. What is important to them? Not what is important to you being the son or daughter or caregiver, but what's important to them.
Also, what do you think sets Anthem Lakes apart from some of the other communities?
One of the major things is just the overall landscape of just the overall shot of the community. I love it when you guys show our community. We sit on 14 acres, but if you notice, we have not built on all 14 acres. So I always tell people that—
Still got room to grow.
Room to grow, but then also it's quiet. You don't have to worry about it being so big that we can't really focus on tailoring their needs, tailoring our business to fit their needs. You still have trails to walk on. We have a dog park. We have trees. So when people live in Florida—
It's not institutional.
No, it's not. It's
feel
not.
like they're at home.
And you want to feel like you live in Florida for that reason. You know, if you wanted an institution, you move up north.
I think the way that you're describing it definitely makes it feel like what it should, like a community.
Yes, it is. It is truly that. I shun upon the word facility. We have a community. I have residents that live in a community.
Nice.
You know, so that's the main thing that we focus on.
So one of the things we talk about all the time, the best way to check these places out is to go in person. And so when a family's coming to check out Anthem Lakes in person, what should the family, what are some tips for them that they should be thinking about during their visit?
Number one, is this tailored to me and my loved one's needs? You don't want the Vanna White tour, as sometimes we say, you know, like, oh, this is the parlor. Oh, we have a wonderful call system. No, you don't want that. If your loved one likes to watch TV and they like a sports package, I'm going to show you the library that is converting to the man cave, because we have a 55-inch TV sitting right there with Hulu, Amazon, and we have the extra sports package. And if they wanted 4 more extra sports channels, I can get them with DirecTV, and they can have that. That's what we do at Anthem Lakes. If food is important, we have an executive chef that is actually from the University Club.
Nice.
So I'm going to make sure when they talk to me, it's going to be over a meal. If they used to golf, we have a putting green. I can also arrange for them to go and have a session, a round of golf at Atlantic Beach Golf and Country Club.
Very nice.
The biggest question: when can Curtis and I move in?
Yeah. What's the youngest you can move in?
Well, we do have guidelines, so it's on a case-by-case basis, but you have to meet the minimum age requirements per assisted living. So it's around
You're pretty close.
Early 60s. You might be almost there, but you can visit.
We can come and hang out.
You know,
we are the entertainment when we come visit Anthem Lakes.
And then another thing
Matt
too.
and I'll come and do karaoke at Anthem Lakes.
You can, but then here's a cool thing too.
All right.
We also, a lot of things I always encourage families to do is look us up on YouTube. Look us up on Instagram. I was about to say IG. We have a senior Snapchat.
Snapchat. All right.
It's called Heart Legacy. We can send information out. These are things that you want to pay attention to because these are all ways that you can stay connected with your loved one when they move to Anthem Lakes.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. I want to thank Anthem Lakes for making this segment possible. For more information, you can visit anthemlakes.com or call 904-583-5399. And you can also find them on Instagram or the IG at Anthem Lakes. All right.